I'm back again, and this time I'm going to talk about something that really cheeses me off. It's winter now, as I'm sure a lot of people know in the biggest part of the U.S., and most cities I'm sure have snow ordinances where you have to have your sidewalks cleared within a certain time, or other people can report them to the city government, and then after a certain number of warnings, then the city does it and stiffs the person living on that property or owning that property for the bill. For instance, several years ago, I reported on a gas station that never cleared the sidewalk near a bus stop. So after several reports, they got it cleared, but they didn't do it, so they got stiffed for the bill. And another gas station, I reported, you got to have your sidewalk cleared by the bus stop or I'm going to report it. And the guy says, is there a sidewalk there? I didn't know that. So I said, yeah, there's a sidewalk there by the bus stop, and if it's not cleared by a certain time, it's going to get reported. So that kind of put a bug in their ear. But a main problem I have, at least, I don't know about other places, but here in Des Moines, after the snowplows run by and they pile up the dirty snow and the grit and who knows what else up at the edge of the road, at the curb and where the sidewalk meets the road or where a driveway meets the road, people that are in charge of those particular properties need to clear those areas where the sidewalk or the driveway meets the road so that it's passable. I mean, if you clear a sidewalk but don't clear the sidewalk ends, and you got this big mound of snow halfway, it's piled halfway up your body, how are you going to get over there? And since I have worked with disabled people and the elderly, my concern is, what if someone who uses a wheelchair or a walker or an assistance dog or a cane walks along a halfway passable sidewalk but comes up to the sidewalk end and it's not cleared? How is that person going to navigate over or around it? Especially if someone uses a wheelchair or a walker, they can't handle that. So people have to have common sense. Clear the sidewalk ends or the driveway ends where it meets the street. It's as simple as that. After the snowplow goes through, you get out there, you clear it, it's done. You won't have any complaints. So it's just being kind to your neighbor. It's being kind to your fellow citizens, especially the disabled or people who are carrying loads. I mean, an adult might be carrying a young child and a diaper bag or a shopping bag or something like that. Or someone walking from their apartment to the Greyhound bus depot to go take a bus trip somewhere and has their luggage. People have to think about their neighbor when it comes to clearing sidewalks and driveways, because people walk on them. That's why they're there. People drive cars on these driveways to either get in and out of their home or business, or they realize they're going the wrong way and they need to flip a U. So they use someone's driveway to flip a U safely. So if those are not cleared after the snowplows run through, there are going to be problems. And if worse comes to worse, the city will take action. So, and I'm talking to everybody who lives in an area that is prone to winter. And I would advise myself, but I live in a condo and I'm not equipped to do it. I don't own a shovel, but if I did, I would do as much as I can, and I sometimes throw ice melt out, and sometimes I'll kick at a snow pile or an ice pile with my spikes when I got them on, but that's as much as I can do. So please help your neighbor. Clear the sidewalk ends, clear the driveway ends where they meet the street, so people who do not drive or people who need access to driveways or the parking lots or whatever can have free access without any barriers. Think about that, and think about your neighbors. So that's it for today, and who knows what I'll come up with, and I got a couple of kitty videos to upload, so I'll kick those off too. So assalamu alaikum, and dzień dobry, and meows for Mila.